So, you want to be a professional boxer. Everybody says they want to be a boxer. They like the idea of it. The walkouts, the knockouts, the respect. They picture themselves with hand wraps on, music in their headphones, looking dangerous in front of the heavy bag. But boxing isn't the highlights. Boxing is early mornings when your body doesn't want to move. It's running when nobody's watching. It's getting hit in the face by somebody who actually knows what they're doing. And realizing you might not be as tough as you thought. Most people fall in love with the image of boxing. Very few fall in love with the work. And the work is where real fighters are made. Before you ever think about going pro, you have to learn how to fight. And I don't mean throwing punches. Real boxing starts with humility. You walk into a real gym and nobody cares who you are. Nobody cares what shape you're in. Nobody cares how tough you think you are. You wrap your hands, jump rope, and realize quickly that coordination and conditioning are two different things. The first time you hit a heavy bag for real, your shoulders burn. The first time you shadow box for 3 rounds straight, you're breathing hard. And the first time you spar, that's when the truth shows up. Sparring has a way of stripping away fantasy. You miss punches you thought you would land, you get hit by punches you never saw, your timing's off, your defense disappears. You leave the ring thinking. Some people never come back after that. The ones who do start to change. They stop worrying about looking good and start worrying about getting better. They learn that improvement is slow, sometimes painfully slow. Weeks go by where you don't feel like you're progressing at all. Then one day, you spar and realize you handled yourself better than last time. That's when boxing gets inside you. Not the glory, the process. If you stay consistent long enough, the gym becomes normal life. You're not trying to be a boxer anymore. You're becoming one. Training teaches you skills. Fighting tests them. The first real fight feels different from sparring the moment you step into the building. There's noise, people watching, other fighters warming up, coaches giving instructions. Even if it's just a small local show, it feels bigger than the gym. When the gloves go on and the bell rings, everything speeds up. Your legs feel heavier, your breathing gets louder. And across from you is someone who came to win, not help you improve. That's when you learn things you can't learn in training. How to react under pressure. Whether you panic when you get hit clean. Whether you can keep thinking when you're tired. Some fighters realize they love it, some realize they don't. And that's okay, because amateur fights exist to answer that question. You fight different styles, different sizes, different personalities. You learn what works for you and what doesn't. You learn what kind of fighter you are. By the time you've had enough amateur fights, you understand something important. Winning isn't easy, and neither is losing, but both teach you something you need. Turning professional sounds like a big moment, and it is, but the reality is quieter than people imagine. There's paperwork, medical tests, licenses, fees. You spend money before you make any. Then you get matched for your first fight. Usually a small show, maybe a few hundred people. No big production, just another ring. But now everything counts. Professional boxing is different. Fewer rounds sometimes, but harder punches. Smaller gloves, no headgear. Mistakes matter more. Damage lasts longer, and the business side becomes real. Managers negotiate, promoters decide who fights and when. Opportunities don't come evenly. Some fighters move fast, some wait months between fights. At the beginning, the money is small, sometimes smaller than people expect. Most fighters still work regular jobs. They train around work schedules and responsibilities. This is where dedication gets tested again, because now you're balancing real life with a demanding sport, and the sport never gets easier, only harder. If you keep winning, people start paying attention. Your name starts circulating a little. Better opponents, better venues, better pay, sometimes. But every step forward brings bigger challenges. Opponents study you. They come prepared. Nobody is easy anymore. Training becomes more serious, camps get longer, preparation gets more detailed. You start thinking about recovery, diet, and strategy in ways you never did before. This is where boxing stops being just competition and becomes a career. Every fight affects your future. Momentum matters. Reputation matters. Performance matters. One strong run can move you up quickly. One bad stretch can slow everything down. And through it all, you keep doing the same things that got you here. Training, learning, adjusting, and improving. Very few fighters reach the top levels of boxing, but the ones who do usually have something in common. They stayed consistent longer than everyone else. Talent matters, but time matters more. Years of work build the fighter that people see on fight night. If you reach the highest level, the rewards can be big. Better money, bigger stages, more recognition, but the pressure grows too. Every fight matters. Every performance gets analyzed. And staying at the top requires as much discipline as getting there. Because boxing doesn't stop demanding things from you just because you made it. Eventually, every fighter faces the same question: how long do I stay? The best outcomes aren't just championships, they're health, stability, and leaving the sport on your own terms. People ask how to become a professional boxer like it's a simple path. It's not. It's years of effort with no guarantees. But for the people who truly want it, the process itself becomes the reward. Because somewhere along the way, you stop chasing the idea of becoming a boxer and realize you already are.